Okay, discussing the energy fields. Okay, so when we talk about the energy fields, some people wonder, how can I change my reality? How can I make things different? Well, you have to change the energy fields. The energy fields are the points of contact that has everything to do with the physical body or the antenna that you dwell in. In other words, people would be considered an energy field. Animals would be considered an energy field. The atmosphere is considered an energy field. So when we talk about changing the energy fields, we're talking about the energy fields in respect to what it is we're trying to change. So if we have a love life and we're trying to change the energy fields in our love life, that means we have to somehow, some way alter the kinds of love that we invite into our lives. We have to change the kind of adornment and affection that we invite into our lives. We have to change that. And the way that has to be changed is by the process of evaluating and altering the energy fields. Now, the first thing about understanding energy fields is you have to understand the connectivity between you and the field. Now, your physical body is an antenna, and its connectivity to the world is divided in 5 parts, which is the 5 points of entry. The 5 points of the physical body is the right and left foot, which is on the foot, the biggest toe. On the 2 hands, the right and left hand, the middle finger, okay? And then the head, which is the highest point of the body. So the energy fields of the body are based upon the 5 points of the body at its highest point. On the feet, it would be the pinky toe. On the fingers, it would be the middle finger. And on the body, it will be the head. Now, if you were to stand with both legs apart, along with 2 arms apart, it would make the shape of a star. And this is one of the reasons why we call celebrities in Hollywood stars, because they shine. And the emanation of their shine is based upon their attraction or their interest in the energy fields that they attract or they bring towards them. Now, the physical body, or the antenna for the occupant, are the energy fields. And what helps change the energy fields is these 5 points. Now, the question is, how do these 5 points change the energy fields? Well, the way you move things and the way you do things is by these 5 points. So let's discover the first point, which is the head cavity. Okay? Now, it is by your thinking, okay, and you're creating the reality in your head that's going to bring about a change in your reality or in those fields. The highest point of your body, which is your head, is what's going to change your reality by the thoughts that you project and you decide to implement into the material world. Your head, okay? Then you have your 2 hands, which is the middle finger, the highest point of contact. It is by your hands and the things that you touch, the people that you touch, and the moves that you make that will determine how you will go or what your mobility will be. The hands that you shake, the people that you meet, the people that you touch. Okay, everything that you touch has energy to it. And that energy then is transmitted into the body, some way, somehow. You'll see, and you know this to be true because if you rub your feet across a carpet and you touch somebody, you'll cause electric charge. They'll be like, "Oh, you shocked me." You see? So these are the points, because these are the points of contact, or the points of entry into the body. The other way you know this to be true is because if you are a woman, or if you were a man and you were to massage someone or touch someone with your hands, you will cause a certain reaction. For a woman, if a woman touches a man a certain way, it will cause a physiological reaction. If a man was to do the same to a woman, it will cause the same. Okay? So it is the energy fields of the hands, or these points of contact, that will cause things to happen, that will allow us to invite certain energies to our world. That's why it's important to be careful who you touch and who you do business with, because they do have energy that can easily transmit to you by just a single touch. Okay, the other element is the feet. The highest point is the feet. Okay, this element is dictated by your head, which is the first point of contact. In other words, your mind and the decisions and realities you create will dictate to the mobility of the body and where it will lead to. In other words, your feet have to be quick to solution, quick to peace, happiness, and love, and the things that you want to bring into the world. Your feet can't be quick to run to mischief and trouble. You see, your feet can't be quick to run to issues. You see, the ground that you walk upon has certain energies. So if you're trying to be a big player in the business world, and you're walking constantly into rooms of businessmen that could potentially make you a millionaire or put you in a position you want to be as a business owner, then the energies into that room that your feet is connected to is going to also invite that energy into your body. So just by being in the same room and touching the floor that energy is on, will also emanate or bring energy into your vessel to cause those things to happen, and also conspire to cause your reality to become more of a reality. You see, that will affect the energy field. You see, so these are the 5 points of contact that will affect the energy field. Now, the star that shines the brightest is the ones that has made the most contact with all the energy fields. The one has caused the most damage, the most uproar, the most interest. That's why you see a Hollywood star, and everywhere they go, oh my God, it's Michael Jackson, or oh my God, it's this one, that one. You see, it's not because they're necessarily a star. It's just that their movements in the world and their highest points of contact have made such a stir in the world that they have been able to contract a lot of energy. And that's why they are shining as much as they are, because the interest of the people is giving them that illumination, that shine, that they need. They're lending their energy to this individual. They're all thinking about this person. They're all wanting to be around this person. Their energy is giving this person its light, its shine, its glister, its everything. You see? So this is how the energy fields work. And this is the anatomy of how the ethereal being is actually able to create realities with the use of the 5 points of his antenna.